Do you want to know more about modern professions, but are afraid of asking a silly question? We will ask all the questions to the professionals for you, and they will tell you how everything really is.
Is the tooth fairy real? We have a lot of restrictions placed upon us. Well, what if I didn't take enough to notice a cavity starting? My name is Nekky Jamal, and I'm a dentist here in Lloydminster, and I make big smiles all day. Yeah, a lot of people are scared to come to the dentist, but dentistry doesn't have to be that way. And I really find if I can just talk to people and connect with them on a more of a human level, I can really alleviate a lot of people's fears. But for those people that are still too scared to go to the dentist, we can always sedate you and get whatever dental work needs to be done. And a lot of people are happy doing that as well. It's a great question. It's really, really important to treat baby teeth, because those baby teeth can still get cavities, and those cavities can turn into large infections, and that infections can spread to other areas of your face. So it's very, very important that you take care of your kids' teeth, and you don't want them to get infected or become abscess. As well, those teeth can become very, very painful as well, and we don't want to see kids in pain. I've had braces for about 4 years, and a lot of us have to get nice straight teeth. Braces don't hurt, but that you feel the pressure of them moving your teeth. And I kind of liked that feeling, because I knew that progress was happening and my teeth were moving in my face, and I'm so grateful that I had braces so I could have a nice smile today. So I think whatever minor discomfort came from braces, it was well worth the final result. Well, I hope coffee isn't, because I sure drink a lot of it. But yeah, cigarettes, that's not good for your body or good for your mouth. And beyond just oral cancer and teeth staining, cigarettes aren't good for you at all. But coffee, man, I'm not going to give up coffee, so I'm not going to expect you guys to either. Well, everyone's different. The word veneer is basically just like putting a press-on fingernail on your teeth. And there's a lot of different situations when you would do veneers and when you wouldn't do veneers. Some cosmetic, some not cosmetic. So seeing your dentist might actually be the best way to answer that question, because you need to find what situation or what procedure would be best for you in that situation. So that's a tough question to answer. Is the tooth fairy real? You better believe she's real, and I got her cell phone number. And whenever anyone loses a tooth, that's the first person I call. Well, there's three parts to a tooth. There's the outer enamel, which is the white part of the tooth that we see. There's the sensitive part of the tooth, which is called the dentin. And then there's the life of the tooth, which is called the nerve or the pulp of the tooth. And that's the part that gives life to your tooth. And so that's the main component of the tooth that we want to keep healthy. So I'd say that's the main part of the tooth, the nerve. I think we could all floss more, including myself. But yeah, we need to floss, because that only keeps our gums healthy, but it helps prevent cavities forming from in between our teeth. And if you've been to the dentist enough and had cavities just like myself, they usually start in between the teeth. So yeah, I need to look in a mirror in myself and tell myself I need to floss too. So yeah, that's a really interesting question. It's difficult because we have a lot of restrictions placed upon us from the Alberta Health Services and the Alberta Dental Association to keep our sterilization standards to be as strict as a hospital. And so in order to do that, we have a lot of equipment, and there's a lot of almost procedures that we have to comply with. And so unfortunately, all these things add costs to the whole situation. And not only that, we pay for our own materials and everything in our office. And so in order to provide world-class care and the best care that's out there, and the best care I would want to receive on my own mouth, that unfortunately there's a cost to that. And so, yes, of course, we want to keep costs down to as low as possible, but there are a lot of components that go into it. It's not just a simple filling. There's a lot more to it. I feel very strongly about this, and without a doubt, I really feel like you should be using an electric toothbrush. Even on myself, there's no way I feel like I can clean my mouth as well without using that electric toothbrush. And I recommend, whether you're a child or an adult, use that electric toothbrush. It just cleans everything more efficiently. And we both know you're not going to brush for the full 2 minutes like we ask you to. So why not have something electric in there that's cleaning everything a lot quicker than you would do on your own, and a lot more efficiently. So I like the electric toothbrush. I don't think mouthwash is dangerous. I think mouthwash with a lot of alcohol in it, like the old school Listerine products, those can dry out your mouth and cause further exacerbate a dry mouth. But some of these newer mouthwashes with no alcohol in them, they can be very safe, like a Listerine Zero. But also there's lots of mouthwashes with fluoride in it, and that fluoride can help remineralize your teeth and help remineralize cavities that once started. And so I would say mouthwash is more of a useful tool than dangerous. An implant. Yeah, so what an implant is instead of having a tooth root, you have a titanium root that you can then attach a tooth to. Implants have really revolutionized our profession. They allowed us to give back a tooth to where we couldn't physically provide a tooth before. And so the longevity of implants is really a very complex issue, and it's just not asking someone how long it lasts. It depends on the individual themselves, how the bone looks in their mouth, how the gums are, how the bacteria is in their mouth. And so it's not a simple cut and dry issue, but the short answer to the question is I want them to last as long as possible. And we will do everything we can to make them last as long as possible. But they do have a very good track record of working very well for a long term. Oh man, that's a great question. How many or too many? Too many or too many? You want to use the least amount possible, but as much as necessary. So I want to flip that question around and say, well, what if I didn't take enough to notice a cavity starting? What if we only took ones at the back and we only wanted to take 2, but then we can't see the ones at the front, and then we've missed cavities up front? And so, of course, you don't need to take an X-ray of every tooth, but it's really important to take the X-rays of the teeth that are susceptible to cavities and or other bone issues around your teeth. And so, that's a very difficult question to ask, but of course, you want to keep the number to a minimum, but you don't want to miss anything. So first, you have to start at just basic university, and you have to get a bachelor degree in usually you get a bachelor degree in science, and then you have to apply to dental school. And I think there's about 6 dental schools in Canada. I went to University of Saskatchewan, the best dental school in Canada, and that's where I earned my Doctorate of Dental Medicine degree. Unfortunately, dental school tuition is rising rapidly, and that's just because we just don't get the government funding that other colleges may receive. And so when I was going through, it cost about $50,000 a year with tuition plus equipment to make it through the program. And so usually by the end of it, you're looking at about $200,000 in student loans, but unfortunately, I think it is still rising. That's just the times, I guess. It really, really depends. It depends where you want to live. It depends what type of patients you want to see. If you want to be an orthodontist and only see patients to straighten your teeth, or you want to become a surgeon and then you end up taking out a lot more teeth and working on, if there's areas of trauma, or you become a family dentist and you help families and fix cavities and stuff. It really ranges all over the place. So it can go from I don't know. I can't give you numbers, but it's the cool part about dentistry is you get to be a business owner as well, and so you get to have your own staff and your own team, and you can see your vision and make it come to reality. And so that's actually one of my favorite parts of dentistry is working with my team every day and having a mission statement and seeing that into reality. The thing that I find difficult in the profession is maybe the negative connotation that dentistry has in the profession, or even in society, because if everyone only knew how much we care about people and how much we just want the best for people, and I know some people are so scared to see us, but really we're just trying to help so many people. I think that's the difficult part of the profession. And whenever you meet someone, everyone always has to show you, their bad tooth, or they have to say, their horror story about dentistry. I wish it was the other way around. I wish everyone would say, man, I love going to the dentist. I love my dentist. It doesn't have to be me, but it doesn't matter who it is. Like, I love the ability to just see people happy about our profession. The thing I like about my profession is I go to work every day and I know that I'm changing lives. And it's just one smile at a time. It's one tooth at a time. But really, like, I really feel like I make an impact every single day, whether it's giving a kid a high five or whether it's giving someone a new smile. Like, it really fills my cup and it fills my heart. But to me, the best part about my profession is knowing that I have the ability to change someone's today, someone's tomorrow, and someone's forever. And I really feel like I have the best profession in the world because of that. So some dental advice would be, brush and floss the teeth you want to keep, and don't forget to do your annual visits for your checkups and cleanings, and do your best and take care of those teeth, because once they're gone, it's a lot more difficult to put back, and I feel you may regret that.